हेलो एंड वेलकम टू स्टोरी अंडरलाइन। आज हम बात करेंगे डिक्लाइन ऑफ मुगल्स एंड इंडिया ऑन ईव ऑफ ब्रिटिश कॉन्क्वेस्ट की। शुरू करते हैं सोशियो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस ऑफ 18th सेंचुरी से। 18th सेंचुरी बिकमिंग लैंड ऑफ कॉन्ट्रास्ट, एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी एंड एक्सट्रीम लग्जरी एट द सेम टाइम। आप इसका मतलब डुअलिज्म से समझ सकते हैं, एक साइड अमीरी और एक साइड उतनी ही ज़्यादा गरीबी। So, in a way, India failed to make progress economically, socially, and culturally. Agriculture was technically backward. Workers seldom got their fruit of their labor as they were forced to pay exorbitant amount of tax to zamindars and revenue farmers. Trade and industry, exports were more than imports, and trade was balanced by import of silver and gold. India was known as sink of precious metals. India exported raw silk, indigo, saltpetre, opium, rice, sugar, pepper and spices. Shipbuilding, which was famous in Maharashtra, Andhra, Bengal and Kerala. Education was traditional, which can't pace up with West. It was confined to literature, religion, philosophy, with over-reliance on ancient learning. Persian education के लिए famous था Azimabad in Patna. Pathshalas were Hindu elementary and maktabs were for Muslim elementary. Chatuspatus or tolls were centers of higher learning situated in Bihar and Bengal. Sanskrit education in Kasi, Tirhat, Nadia and Utkala. बात करते हैं social setup की. So many caste and many sects prevailed. 18th century society was traditional in outlook and state of stagnation. Caste was central feature of social life with numerous subcaste. Women, it was primarily patriarchal society and where lower caste women worked outside homes and earned living. Prevalence of social and traditional customs like sati, parda, dowry, polygamy and child marriage. बात करें slavery की, so it was widespread, where some people were also compelled to sell their offsprings due to economic distress, famine, poverty, who were treated as hereditary servants rather than as menials. Art and architecture and culture. So Savai Jaising built Pink City of Jaipur and also 5 astronomical observations. Growth of Urdu language and poetry. Tamil language enriched by sitar poetry. Taimanwar, through his poetry, protested against caste system and temple rule. Shah Abdul Latif's Risalo, which was collection of poems. असफ उद्दौला built बड़ा इमामबाड़ा in लखनऊ. बात करते हैं 18th century के regional kingdoms की. So Hyderabad founder was Asaf Jah or Kilich Khan or Nizamul Mulk, who decided to fight Mubarish Khan, viceroy of Deccan appointed by Mughals, and fought Battle of Sakarkheda in 1724. The idea of independent state in Deccan was first conceived by Zulfikar Khan, and Hyderabad was founded by Asaf Jah. Awadh, which was founded by Sadat Khan or Burhan ul Mulk, he committed suicide due to pressure from Nadir Shah and succeeded by Safdarjung. बात करें बंगाल की, so it was under Murshid Quli Khan. Mysore, located between eastern and western Ghats, ruled by Wodeyars, later brought under control of Hyder Ali and later on under Tipu Sultan. Kerala under Martanda Varma with Travancore as its capital. Jats were agriculturalists. Churaman and Badan Singh set up Jat state of Bharatpur, later under Surajmal, power reached zenith, and it also declined after his death in 1763. Rajputs, who tried to re-establish independence in 18th century, forcing Mughal ruler Bahadur Shah I to march against Ajit Singh. The Sikhs, Guru Gobind Singh, transformed Sikhs into militant sect in defense of their religion. Due to invasion by Nadir and Abdali, they organized themselves into 12 misl or confederacies. One of them was Sukrachakya Misl, leader was Mahan Singh. Son of Mahan Singh, Ranjit Singh, credited for establishing of strong kingdom of Punjab, extending from Satluj to Jhelum. He conquered Lahore in 1799 and Amritsar in 1802. He greatly modernized army with help of Europeans and signed Treaty of Amritsar and Tripartite Treaty of 1838. Under Treaty of Amritsar, Ranjit acknowledged the British rights over Sutlej territory, and Tripartite Treaty of 1838 towards close of his reign, which was forced by English. It was between Shah Suja, English, and Ranjit, where he agreed to provide passage to British troops through Punjab with view of placing Shah Shuja on throne of Kabul. He died in 1839 and later British took over it. बात करें मराठास की, so Marathas under Peshwas, they uprooted Mughal authority from Malwa and Gujarat, claiming to be chief inheritors of Mughal, but their authority was challenged by Abdali in Third Battle of Panipat, fought in 1761. बात करें रोहिलखंड की, so Rohilkhand was under Ali Muhammad Khan. Farrukhabad under Muhammad Khan Bhangash, he was an Afghan. He set up an independent kingdom to east of Delhi in area around Farrukhabad. Let's talk about limitations of regional states. So regional states were in constant warfare with neighbors. Those states were strong enough to challenge Mughals, but none were able to replace it with stable polity at an all India level. Jagirdari crisis intensified as income from agriculture declined, backward in science and technology, no sound financial, administrative, and military organization. They failed to develop a system based on sound financial, administrative, and military organization. बात करते हैं बैटल ऑफ पानीपत. सो ये बैटल्स किसके बीच हुई थी, इसको याद रखने के लिए आप बिहार याद रखें. बाबर एंड इब्राहिम लोधी, अकबर एंड हेमू, बालाजी बाजीराव एंड अब्दाली. बिहारा फॉर बैटल ऑफ पानीपत. सो बात करते हैं फर्स्ट बैटल ऑफ पानीपत की. ये हुई थी 21 अप्रैल 1526 को बिटवीन बाबर एंड इब्राहिम लोधी. It laid the foundation of Mughal Empire and end of Delhi Sultanate. Second battle जो हुई थी 5th November 1556 को between Akbar and Hemu. Result was continuation of Mughal rule. बात करते हैं थर्ड बैटल ऑफ पानीपत that happened in 14 January 1761 between Balaji Bajirao and Abdali. The result was end to Marathas' ambition. So question आता है why Panipat? So Panipat is situated in present Haryana on banks of Yamuna and between fertile plains of Ganga. It is a strategic location. Parties generally came from northwest. Person ruling in Delhi would like to stop attackers outside Delhi only. Construction of Grand Trunk Road by Sher Shah Suri in 1540. Huge plain land and availability of food due to rivers. Proximity to Delhi. So why Delhi was important? Because it is terminal extension of Aravalli Mountains with huge alluvial plains formed by Yamuna. Climatically hospitable region. In Delhi's west starts arid zone, Gujarat and Rajasthan, and east lies huge fertile belt of Gangetic plains. So बात करते हैं major factors of decline of Mughals. So what were the major factors of decline of Mughals? Shifting allegiance of zamindars. Basically, two classes shared power of state with emperor. One zamindar and second were nobles. Zamindars were hereditary owners of land who enjoyed certain privileges, who also helped in collection of revenue and local administration, for which they maintained soldiers. Jagirdari crisis. So basically, nobles in Mughal played central role in administering empire. They comprised people who were assigned large jagirs and mansabs or appointed subedars with responsibility of maintaining these. Mutual rivalry, jealousy, and contest of power not only reduced the prestige of emperor but also contributed to decline of empire. The Jagirdari system was an integral part of the Mansabdari system which developed under Akbar. There was little land left to be distributed among them as Jagirs, which led to reduction in Khalisa land. Khalisa land was under state. Rise of regional aspirations. Regional groups like Marathas, Jats, Sikhs defying the authority of Mughal in their bid to create kingdom of their own. Their continuous struggle against the empire for political ascendancy weakened the empire considerably, although later Mughals followed the policy of reconciliation with Rajputs, but it was already too late. Marathas, who were initially confined to region of Maharashtra, but soon went on to include getting legal sanctions from Mughals for collecting Sardesh Mukhi and Chauth throughout India. Rise of regional states can be categorized into three categories: successor states, which were Mughal provinces that turned into states after breaking away. They gave no challenge to sovereignty of Mughal but autonomous polity in these territories like Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad. Second are independent kingdoms due to destabilization of Mughal control over the provinces like Mysore and Rajput states. Third, the new states. They were set up by the rebels against Mughal. Examples are Marathas, Sikh, and Jat. Next major factor of decline is economic and administrative problems, rise of regional states. So next major factor of decline was Mughal government, which was based on personal despotism, so its success depended on character of reigning ruler. There was no definite law of succession, so it faced instability, degeneration of rulers and nobility, further deterioration of army, too vast an empire to be efficiently governed. Aurangzeb's religious policy leading to revolts. Also, his Deccan policy, also known as Deccan Ulcer. The next is invasion of Irani and Durrani. So finally, it led to decline of Mughals. It began during the reign of Aurangzeb and the momentum increased after his death in 1707. There were two problems: empire related and region related. Empire related meant decline within the structure and functioning of empire itself, and region related problem was turmoil and instability in different parts of the empire. So challenges faced by Mughals, first was external challenge. बात करते हैं external challenges की. So northwest border was neglected by later Mughals. Nadir Shah, who was Persian emperor, attacked India in 1738 and 39, gaining important Mughal territory in west of Indus, including Kabul. He fought Battle of Karnal in 1739, where he defeated Mughal. Ahmad Shah Abdali, who was successor of Nadir, he attacked India between 1748 and 67. In 1757, he captured Delhi, and before returning, he recognized Alamgir II as Mughal emperor and Najib-ud-Dawla as Mir Bakshi, who was supreme agent of Abdali. In 1758, Najib-ud-Dawla was expelled from Delhi by Raghunath Rao, who was Maratha chief, and next year, that is 1759, Abdali returned to avenge and fought Battle of Panipat in 1761, where Abdali defeated the Marathas. 1767 was last invasion by Abdali. The next challenge was internal challenge. Weak rulers after Aurangzeb. Bahadur Shah I ruled between 1709 to 1712. He was eldest son of Aurangzeb and became emperor, adopting pacific policy towards Marathas, Rajputs and Jats. Khafi Khan gave title of Shah-e-Bekhabar to Bahadur Shah I. Jahandar Shah, who sat on throne with the help of Zulfikar Khan and introduced Izra system and also abolished jizya. Farooq Siyar, with the help of Sayyid brothers Abdullah Khan and Hussain Ali, they are known as kingmakers, and he brought policy of religious tolerance by abolishing jizya and pilgrim tax. 1717 Farman to British, and 1719 dethroned by Sayyid brothers with the help of Balaji Vishwanath. Rafi ud Darajat, he ruled for the shortest period among Mughals. The next is Rafi ud Dawla as Shah Jahan II, who was an opium addict. The next is Muhammad Shah, or also known as Roshan Akhtar, who was given title of Rangila due to luxurious lifestyle. With the help of Nizamul Mulk, he killed Sayyid brothers. In 1724, Nizam became Wazir and founded Hyderabad. Alamgir II, who was grandson of Jahandar Shah. His reign saw Battle of Plassey, fought during June 1757. It was decisive victory of British East India Company over the Nawab of Bengal and his French allies under the leadership of Robert Clive. Victory was made possible by the defection of Mir Jafar, who was Nawab's commander-in-chief. Shah Alam II, his reign saw Third Battle of Panipat 1761, Battle of Buxar 1764. The problem arose between Nawab and company on the amount of non-payment of taxes, which ultimately brought both the forces face to face with each other. Mir Qasim was defeated by the company, but he escaped. The next is Treaty of Allahabad. The Mughal emperors became pensioners of English and Diwani of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha was granted. Akbar II, who gave title of Raja to Raja Ram Mohan Roy, coins bearing name of Mughal emperor in 1835 was stopped. Bahadur Shah II or Bahadur Shah Zafar, he was last Mughal emperor and after revolt of 1857 he was sent to Rangoon by English. Mughal Empire finally came to an end in 1st November 1858 with declaration of Queen Victoria. So we have now covered decline of Mughals and India on eve of British conquest. In next video we will cover consolidation of British Empire एंड उसके बाद चीज़ें क्रोनोलॉजी में चलेंगी तो चीज़ें आसान भी हो जाएंगी. सो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल देन ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू.